What's up, everybody? This is a quick video. An interesting stone I found, and it probably was moved, but I sensed that even the stone had an interesting energy around it. Like at one time, it was associated with a magnetic anomaly. I felt like that it had some sort of magnetism to it almost. And through my research and other people's research as well that I've used as inspiration and a reference point throughout my work, a lot of people have come to the conclusion that most of these, and we have hundreds and hundreds of interesting, thousands of interesting locations in just the New York State alone, let alone all of New England and the Northeast, that have stone chambers, megalithic rocks, dolmens, all sorts of standing stones, rock cairns, stack pile rocks, conical ones, some of them with chambers inside of them, underground chambers, stone chambers, that they tried to say were just root cellars, all of these that we have come to find out, if not all of them, a high percentage of them are built right on top of magnetic anomalies. Even the one that I featured here right on my channel in North Salem, New York, that I call the Healing Chambers of Sekhmet, literally like a sphinx, right here in the Hudson Valley, made of red granite, and it's balancing on top of smaller stones right on top of a magnetic anomaly. And I'm not going to reveal the location of the stone I'm going to show you guys right now, but this stone is basically in the shape of a triangle. And to me, it was cut that way. It was some sort of stonework. And you can see all around me are massive stones, standing stones. And I have found a very interesting location that I feel was once an ancient calendar site, like an ancient, almost planetarium. And this is right in a spot where there was a battle, ancient battle, not ancient battle, but a battle a few hundred years ago for that location. But it's an ancient spot with ancient stonework, and I feel in the 1700s, when these battles were taking place around here for of the settlers, for control over the land, that they dismantled this astronomical location, archaeoastronomy to the fullest. And there's standing stones there, and the standing stones seem to have a form of measurement. It's not the megalithic yard, but it's something different. It's coming up in a minute or two. It's like thrown in it's off to the side too, where no one can see it. You could see the very interesting stones all around us. Look at this. And this has always been a religious and sacred site. Now the Vatican owns these grounds, literally. It's funny how, for the first time ever, I have no viewers. At least it says there's no viewers right now. soon. And you know, I had a couple people actually contact me over the last few weeks about different things that they've seen in my videos. And yeah, there are thousands of forms of life right in the air, right in the, you know, the atmosphere around us. Different forms of energy. Literally keeping the glue of the fabric of reality together, if you want to say, within the dark matter, or whatever you want to call it. And sometimes within pictures and videos, if you analyze them afterward, you can find them holding together the glue of reality. Literally. Where was this stone now? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Check this. I gotta walk on these ones to get there. Look at that triangle stone right here. Pretty massive too. And I gotta walk up on other stones. It's in the brush here. But that is really remarkable. Look at that. Just went live. Hey, Roger from Mud Fossil. If that's you, brother, I'm out here in the woods. This stone, I definitely feel there's some sort of magnetic anomaly too, a magnetic energy about it. I feel it was thrown here too. They might have changed locations. But I'm out in the woods, and this site is owned by the Vatican. It's Catholic grounds, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres of historical site that was once sacred to the Native Americans, right here alongside the Hudson River. Look at that triangular stone. Very, very interesting. And it's thrown off to the side. I'm actually standing on stones so we could see it. And look at that. Look at these other stones. Look at that. Seems there's almost like writings. Look at that, 1, 2, 3 lines there, almost. Look at that. And I'm standing on these stones to see this. It's off to the side, thrown in, out in the woods. You can't even see it from here. You gotta walk up on these stones, and then you see it. It's like a triangle. Look at perfect triangle stone. It's amazing. And you know, around this area, they have these stone walls that go all the way around, and there's no cement between them. They're perfectly stacked. They go for miles all around this area. I mean, even the towns around here, Rockland County, Stony Point, you know, it's all about stones and rocks. And the more you look around this area here, you'll find that a lot of them look like there was stonework done as well. And I found that a lot of the rock cairns, a lot of the dolmens, a lot of the rock chambers, the stone chambers that we have here in the Hudson Valley, New York, are built on top of magnetic anomalies. And that's been proven. Look at the very interesting type of stone too. See the sides, look, it looks like almost it was cut off. Look at that, it looks like almost organs or some sort of valve. I don't know, that's very interesting right there on the side. I would agree, Roger. You know, look at you know, you could see here. Look at, there's stone walls too. These are all stone walls out here. And what's interesting is that right nearby, this is right now an undisclosed location. I don't want everybody right here, but right nearby, and it's not too hard to find. Yeah, in Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, all over these areas, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of stone chambers as well, where I had an experience as one as a child. Well, not as a child, but like as a teenager when I was in high school. Me and my friends were smoking weed in a stone chamber in Carmel, New York, and we saw an orb of light leave the stone chamber, and then we came and we ran out of the stone chamber, and on top of the hill we saw a cloaked figure that literally disappeared. Look at these. I mean, and we're in the weeds here. This is all high grass, you know, big time. Look at huge stones. And right nearby is the historic Stony Point battlefield in New York, and it's on top of a cliff overlooking the Hudson River. You can actually see the nuclear power plant that they just closed down, Indian Point, from there. It's on a cliff, and it has solar alignments, and there's standing stones there that have very interesting etch markings that look like some sort of ancient measurement alongside of them. And I feel it was like a calendar site, some sort of archaeoastronomy area that they dismantled, because even the parking lot going out all the way out to the road is lined with standing stones as like guardrails, with these weird etchings on the side, measurements. So it was once, I believe, an even bigger site than the standing stones that are there now, and that's right down the road from here. And you can see these are all, these are massive stones that are hidden in the brush. Look at this right here. I mean, this thing is 10 tons at least. Massive. It almost looks like a giant sea creature. I mean, the Hudson River is right down the road, so at one time this was definitely water, you know, over here. I mean, look at all of this. And I don't know if I can get there right now, Roger, but a little further down in the woods from here, there's I call it the Devil's Throne. It's literally a seat that's made out of rock, and it has armchairs. You know, it's like a throne, you know, and it's like a, you know, these are prehistoric over here. This has been here way longer than the Native Americans. A lot of these rock walls too. Even in my dad's backyard, my dad's house is a few hundred yards from here, on the other side of the woods, near where they have the big 60-foot giant Mary, the Madonna. And this is like the Fey Forest. I have had a lot of experiences I can't even explain out here. Very interesting. I mean, look at it. Look at everything around. Look at this one. It almost looks like, look at a big block is almost like in there. Look at that. A strip. Look at that. It's like it's part of that stone. Look at that. Almost looks like a wing on there. Check out that. Oh my god, it looks like a foot or something. Or a hoof. Look at that shit, Roger. It's like a right angle almost too right here. Wow. You can see the discoloring and everything. Look at it, almost. Yeah, this was once alive, man. Intense. Intense. It's in the ground still. That shit was never even touched. This thing is massive. Hell yeah. You got it. Hope you subscribe right here. Mud Fossil, Roger, brother. Subscribe to my channel. We got like 4,000 subscribers so far. We're getting there. I hope it's not coming in too pixelated. But thank you for joining me. I gotta run. It's been fun. Spiral out.